What's good, everybody? So this is a straight sauce video, straight to the title, how I made 26K in 1 week. I'm just gonna start off with a screenshot here and show y'all. So I'm gonna try and obviously not leak anything here. So let me stand up and show you guys. Fuck, I hit the power, I hit Siri, bro. I think y'all saw that. Good enough, bro. All right. Y'all saw that. 26K 1 week. So I'm just gonna break down kind of some of the methods that allowed me to hit that number. You know what I'm saying? It's really not that crazy, but it's not bad. I'm extremely grateful, don't get me wrong. But I'm gonna just talk about some of the methods I use and how I pick the product. I'm obviously not gonna leak the product. I'm still running it, but how I found the product, how I filmed the product, content ideas, back-end stuff, and conversion rates and AOV and kind of just all the sauce. So let's just start at where I got the product. I was actually scrolling on the burner. I'm really not a burner type of guy. Most of the time I'm on AliExpress and Temu. I think there's better products there, untapped products. If you know how the game works, you can snipe products really easily. However, I scroll in the burner every day too. You know what I'm saying? I still scroll in the burner every day. I do both. And I found this and I'm like, I sent it over to my mentor, which I'm not getting mentored anymore, but I was. It was like, yeah, run this, bro. I'm like, bet. So I picked it up, right? This was actually the last $50 of my bank account I spent on this product. I literally went all in. I went all in before this and ate absolute shit and actually was negative. So I spent my last $50 on this product. And so long story short, I get the product, right? And obviously, you know, what you should first do is just copy your competitors, right? That's just, that's basic. Everybody knows that, right? You copy your competitors for week one, then you start introducing your own concepts. So by video 4 or 5 probably, I had 1 million views. First video was at like, I don't think I have it pulled up on this phone. I don't. It's on that phone. I think first video got like 30K views off rip. I'm like, oh yeah, this is banging. Made a website. This is also on TikTok. Wouldn't let you put the link in the bio. So I was getting pressed, bro, because I got like a couple million views within the first 5 videos. Like I think one video hit like 3 mil. And then the other ones hit like, I don't even know, maybe 50K or something. I don't remember. It's been a little while. But that's the start. That's not really where I hit the 26K week, but I'm just kind of breaking it all down for you guys, right? So I got a couple million views. TikTok didn't have the link in bio, so it was converting like shit. I'm like, dude, this is bad. Like, this is not good. And then I'm like, I just got to go viral on Facebook and IG. So I started pumping content, doing 6 videos every day. That's really the way to get down. Sorry, my cat shook the camera. That's really the best way to go viral on Facebook is pump as many videos as possible. Like 6 to 10 videos I found is the best to go viral on Facebook. So I started pumping videos, and then sure as shit, I got like 1 million views or I got like 3 million views on Facebook. Stop. Of course, my cat has to. Can you get out of here? Stop. Don't fuck with that bag. Stop. Oh my gosh, bro. In the middle of the case study. Hold on, bro. Stop eating plastic. I don't know if that's just my cat, but my cat likes to eat plastic. God damn, this is a chopped case study already, bro. Fucking A. Alright, my bad, bro. Let's lock this in. Got like 3 million views on Facebook. And I actually was converting. I'm like, okay, like we're locked in here. I was replying to all the comments. Right, I'm still copying competitors' videos, by the way. All I did was copy competitors' videos. So now I'm just replying to comments, right? I'm obviously posting on IG too and YouTube Shorts, but we're only viral on TikTok and Facebook. TikTok didn't convert because there was no link in bio. I think I hit a 1K day when there was no link in bio, but still, like, no link in bio, I could have been hitting way more, right? And then Facebook started to actually convert. And so that was really just the start of it. Then Facebook started to just keep going viral. I have like 15K followers on Facebook, I think. Maybe 20K. I don't even know, dude. It's a lot. And I've never been viral on Facebook before. This is my first time, and it felt so good. It converts perfect. My product's in the perfect audience and niche for it. The older audience is great for my product. So was viral on Facebook, and now let's just jump forward, right? Like a week, actually 2 weeks into the prod. 2 weeks into the prod, I'm making decent money. I'm hitting 1K days, right? But I'm not like on the boom yet. Finally, IG gets 1 million views. I'm like, okay, like we're cooking, bro. IG gets 1 million views, and then what ends up happening is a few days later, it gets super primed up, maybe even a week later, and we end up hitting a video with 30 million views. And so this is how I hit the 26K week. 30 million views on that video, viral on TikTok. Actually, so what ended up happening too was, since I was pumping so much content, I just had 2 TikTok accounts. The one that went viral at the beginning was the only one I was posting on, but it got a bunch of followers on it. And since I couldn't put the link in the bio, I'm like, dude, I'm just gonna use my other old account. I had 9K followers, and post on there as well, and post on both, because I was posting 6 videos a day, and you shouldn't really post 6 on TikTok a day. So I started posting 3 on each. And what ended up happening was I started going viral on both. So I'm viral on 2 TikTok accounts, viral on Facebook, and 30 million view video on IG, and continually going viral on IG. By the way, I post 3 normal reels a day and 3 trial reels a day. And then they all just feed into Facebook. So Facebook is 6 normal posts. But yeah, obviously you got to utilize trial reels. You can split test that way too and stuff. I was also split testing, but I don't need to look at the paper, you know what I'm saying, write down the split test anymore. Before I film, I kind of go look at my viral videos, right? And I see okay, this one performed this well because of this and because of this. And so then I just remember when I'm filming and stuff, and obviously replicate certain things and test different aspects, sounds, text hooks, video styles, and that kind of stuff. So 30 million views on IG, and we started printing, bro. 2K day, 3K day, back-to-back 5K days, bro. And it was just 3K, probably another 2K, 3K. I don't know the math, but I just know I hit back-to-back. Let's see what it is. Here, I got you guys. We can check the Alex, okay. So from on October 13th, the start was a 3.6K day. The next day was 2K. The next day was 1.4K. I'm not going to read all these off, but I'll read off most of them. Next day was 3.5K day. Next day was 5K. And then 5K again. 3K. And 2.8K. So yeah, that's kind of what it takes to hit a 26K week. It's just 2.5K days really and above. There was that 1K something day, but 3.5, 3.5, 5, 5, 3, 2, 3, you got to be hitting pretty good days consistently. And I was, because I got that 30 million view video on IG, and it's actually still going up, bro. I think when I hit that 26K week, it was at 20 million. Now it's at 30. So I've got an extra 10 million views, and it's still printing for me. So let's get into some sauce, right? So that's how I found the product. That's how I made the content. I was really just copying competitors and then testing what worked for me continually, posting 6 videos a day. And that's a lot of the sauce. There's bro, by the way, there's no fucking magic secret trick, by the way. If you're sitting here dude, how'd you hit that number? Just lock in, bro. Just make good content. There's nothing crazy about it, bro. You just gotta make good content and you will go viral, okay? I also had a primed IG account I threw this on. It was at 9K followers. Now we're at 20 something K. You know what I'm saying? So that also, I learned how to prime IGs. I primed 8 plus, probably 10 plus, bro, at this point. Primed IGs help a lot. And it was just kind of recalibrating in the beginning. That's why we went viral. And then once it locked in, cha-ching, cha-ching, dude. I mean, so many videos, it's crazy. I think I have 40 million views in the past 30 days on IG. Maybe a little more than that. I don't know. Here's some real sauce. ManyChat, bro. If you're not using ManyChat, you are throwing. I can't show y'all because it's obviously going to leak my product. But if I went to the video that has 30 million views right now and just scroll through the comment section, it's the one keyword. Every fucking comment, bro. And it keeps getting views because everybody who comes across the post is commenting. Everybody who sees it, like, oh, that's cool. They see everybody commenting this keyword. They're like, what the fuck, right? So they go look at my bio. My bio is long as balls, bro. It's the same bio every time. And so they scroll through and it's like, get 30% off, comment for blah, 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 right? I almost just leaked my product, dude. Comment, blah, 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 blah. And you'll get 30% off, right? And all these benefits, and then this, and then 4 hashtags at the bottom. By the way, here's some more niche sauce, bro. 4 hashtags every video, same hashtags every video. No more, no less, the exact same since you start the prod. It'll help you go viral every time. So everybody's just commenting the keyword, bro. And then I just DM them a link to my site, right, for 30% off. It has 30% off either way, bro, right? But you just send them the normal link and tell them it has 30% off. It boosts conversions. It boosts site traffic. It's actually crazy, dude. I have so many. I'm getting probably like at least 100 DMs a day, or sending 100 DMs a day with the link because of the ManyChat flow, right? And then I also set the same flow up on Facebook, right? So now it's on both platforms, and I go scroll through the comments on both, bro, and it's just the keyword bang, 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 bang. If you're not using ManyChat, dude, voice crack, holy shit. If you're not using ManyChat, you're actually trolling, bro. It's free money, I'm telling y'all. Use ManyChat, super easy. I watched one YouTube video and did it, and it's been perfect since. It's super easy. It's not like email marketing or something that's a lot more complicated. ManyChat is simple as fuck. So if you want to copy a good brand that does it, look at Jenny Bag. They're really good at ManyChat. That's actually how I learned about it initially. And I don't know many dropshippers using ManyChat. I actually don't know any dropshippers using ManyChat. The only person I've ever heard talk about it is Smith Reese. And honestly, you're just trolling if you don't use it, I think. It's so free. And you can also collect emails. You can collect SMS that way. It makes so much more sense. If you're trying to build a brand, right? If you're the pump and dump guy, then okay. But if you're actually trying to build something like a brand with dropshipping, like branded organic dropshipping, it makes sense. So that's what I use. And that is a big contributor as to how I hit the 26K week. That posting 6 times a day, posting quality 6 times a day, not just garbage. Split testing what already went viral, right? Initially copying competitors. And by the way, I copy the competitors, but I do it better. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're good at content, like I'm pretty good at content, then you can tell what can be improved on a video, and so you just copy and improve, right? The hand movements, right? Or the text hook could use this, right? Or it could be better audios, right? I mean, it's just simple shit, but you just like naturally improve. I just know that's just like wired into me, right? I'm not trying to do that. I just do it because I've been dropshipping for like 10 months now. Probably I'm coming up on 11 at the end of this month, which is crazy. But that's also okay. And then let me tell you all that too. Before this month, my lifetime rev was like 2.5K, bro. Maybe 2.7K. Nothing, dog, nothing. It takes one product to get there. I had all the skills. I had all the knowledge. I was this close, bro. And I had every reason to throw in the towel, if I'm being honest. I'll talk about that more in another video. And I didn't. And it fucking paid off for me. Honestly, like the 26K week is cool, but it's nothing super crazy. So that's like all the sauce. That's how I hit the 26K week. Like factually, if you can't replicate it with the information I just gave you, then you're just probably shit at dropshipping. I'm just being honest. That's all the sauce you need. There's no secret sauce, right? ManyChat, maybe a secret sauce. And some other stuff like that. The website's obviously optimized. Let me talk about that. My AOV is like $100. Why? Product costs. It's high ticket product, but then I have a couple upsells on top, and then I bundle too, right? And the bundle's like high, like it's like between 160 and 190. I don't want to give exact numbers. Somebody's gonna snipe me, but it's in there, and people actually take the bundle. I didn't think people were. Give free gifts, you know what I'm saying? Do upsells, and then if somebody wants to buy two, just give them the upsells for free. And your conversion is crazy to the upsell. So many people buy the bundle, and it doesn't even make sense for my product to buy the bundle. I don't know why people do. I would never buy the bundle, yet they do, and I make more money because of it. So yeah, your upsells normally too should just cost a couple bucks, right? And you have those as upsells, and then you just mark them up, and people take them, right? The perceived value is higher, right? If you had a $3 upsell, people are like, that's just junk. If you have a $10 upsell, they're like, oh wait, maybe this is actually like adds a lot of value to the product, right? They obviously need to add value to the current product you're selling, right? Here's another secret strat, bro. I got y'all. If your product comes with a lot of items inside, offer upsells that are already inside of the thingy, right? So, bro, what's a good example? Like, I'm trying to think, y'all. I don't know. I can't cook up a product that's a good example right now. Okay, here's an example. You know the little, here. You might see me on your burner this year. I might run this, I might not. Okay? We all know this. Dumb little gift box, right? Annoying sibling gift box. You open this, right? I'm not gonna sit here and unscroll this, but you open this up, and then there's like it says just for you, right? A little present inside. Middle finger pops out, right? It's funny, it's a joke. An upsell for that could be selling the middle finger box inside as an upsell, even though the middle finger box is already included. So here's how you can think about this. You could just charge $20 for that, or you could charge $14.99 and $4.99 for the middle finger thingy. Now, some people are just gonna take it for $14.99, and yes, you're gonna lose a little AOV on those orders. Other people are gonna, more people though, you'll actually get more sales because people will, like when your product is cheaper and there's upsells, people convert better. It's just simple, bro. I don't even know why I need to explain that, right? People like a cheaper product. So if you can make the product cheaper and add upsells that are free for you, free from the supplier, right? But cost more money for the customer, that are included anyways, do it. I'm not talking about shipping protection, okay? Shipping protection is a fucking scam. I don't know why y'all are running that. I don't run shipping protection. I think it's dumb. You're literally selling thin air. You could argue the same thing with the upsells I'm talking about, but I would just increase the product price anyways, right? So I can decrease the product price and add upsells that are already included to boost the conversion rate and the AOV, whereas shipping protection is just thin air. All right, bro, like let's just get over that. Always offer free worldwide shipping. If you're not doing that, you're trolling. And let's get into the mindset aspect real quick. I don't know how long this video is, but let's wrap this up, okay? Mindset aspect. I was making 5K a day when I was making 0, okay? I talked about this in my other video. You have to become the person that is achieving what you want to before you achieve it, bro, right? This is simple. If you can't figure this out, you're not gonna make money or be successful, right? You need to be that guy before you're that guy physically, right? It's called the mental versus physical plane. You have to be there mentally before you can attain it physically. You know what I'm saying, bro? It's pretty simple. Like, I'm on a 15 Pro right now. Before I ever had the 15 Pro, this was my 15 Pro. Is this a 15 Pro? No, bro. This is a base 11. Base 11, okay? I was mentally on the 15 Pro that I made enough money to get the 15 Pro. Is it like clocking to you? Are you getting it? You know what I'm saying? Like it's a pretty simple concept. You just need to walk the talk and be the guy before you're actually the guy. Some people are gonna look at you and be like, dude, what the fuck's up with this guy? Like, you know what I'm saying? Or you'll be talking. I've had this happen, right? And they're like, how much money are you making? I don't ever tell people numbers. This is the first time I've actually talked about numbers on YouTube. I don't ever tell people numbers, right? But I act like I'm making a fucking shitload of money. I acted like I was making a shitload of money when I was in debt, bro. And that allowed me to make a shitload of money. Because I was making a shitload of money, just not physically. You can't wait for things to appear in the physical realm, physical, to actually attain them. If you wait for that, it's just not going to happen, or it's going to happen way slower than it could have. You have to have it mentally before you have it physically. And that means fully embodying it. Go get in your car, go get in your '06 Corolla, right? And think that you're getting into a Ferrari, a manual Ferrari. And you feel it, you see it, like you're driving a Ferrari. You can feel the Alcantara leather on the steering wheel, even though it's an old shitty plastic steering wheel, right? Like you have to fully feel it and be it, and then you'll get there. This is exactly how I've made as much money as I have. I felt no different when I was making $0 a day versus 5K. A lot of you guys would probably be excited, be like, oh my God, 5K day? No way. That's bad. That's actually bad, because that means that you're not the type of person to be making 5K. If you were already making 5K a day every day, would you be excited about it? Probably not. Am I grateful? Yes, super grateful. I have so much gratitude to be where I'm at. Now, did I work my ass off to get here? And I probably work harder than a lot of y'all? Yes, bro. All right. So that's just the truth as well. I still have a lot of gratitude though. The point is like, if you were making, like I view myself, I am a 100K per day person. Like I'm making 100K per day. If I pulled up my bank account, you'd be like, dude, what the fuck are you talking about? If I show you my dashboard, you're like, dude, what are you talking about? It doesn't matter. The physical representation does not matter. It's the mental representation. And then obviously you'll get it physically at a point in time when it's your time. You know what I'm saying? And then it'll make more sense to everybody else. Most people can't compute that you have to attain something mentally before physically. So they'll probably get clowned on a bit, bro. But that is the most key important part of the mental aspect. So that's really the full breakdown. There's not really much more to it. I explained the technical side and I explained the mental side and that's pretty much it, bro. So go get to the money. You know what I'm saying? Get your bag up. It's not that difficult. You just got to be locked in, be a grinder, and be consistent, bro. And you're going to get there. I guarantee you, I got there. I was on a dry streak for like 4 months, bro. And it happened. And the only thing that actually changed for me was my mental shift. I already had the skills, but my mental shift changed. A lot of y'all don't have either, or you have one or the other. So it's just about getting both, and you'll get there. Anyways, if y'all watch this, I appreciate it, and peace out.